What this video is about is making use of a standardization of of a base template and having a program generate that. What I what I like to do is start making videos that I guess crank out. And what that means is that it's always going to have the same intro, the same watermark, and the outro. So I create a program in VBS that works under Windows, and I do not have anything for Linux or at least not yet, or for Mac uh, that will take that base template, massage the data inside it, and then it makes my life a little easier. Um, so let's get into it. So the program again is VB script, only works on Windows. I can go through this some other time in more detail, but for right now, I just want to scan through this and show you it's just nothing technical here. It goes and opens up files, changes the format they use, which is an amount of seconds since January 1st, 1970. I prefer to use a year, month, day, hours, minutes, and seconds because that makes more sense to me. January 1st stuff, amount of seconds. You can still use it. My default program will do it, but it also puts all this stuff into one location, so I don't have to hunt around in the roaming files and that stuff. I can delete it at one place, but it still needs to be maintained at that folder. I'll show you that too if you're interested. But here's the program. If anybody's interested in it, you're welcome to have it. I don't care less. It's something I made up on in a whim. Um, but this is going through document ID, storage folder, and replacing it with my format instead of seconds. And it repoints some locations also. So that's the program. Let's see how this works. We go to my project. So I want to generate a new project. Double click that guy. I map drives. I have a P drive and an S drive. The P drives are where the projects reside, which here's a project up here, example one. And S is for the source. That's where my raw videos would be at. So I can name the project. We'll call it Demo 01. You can give it any name, any size. We'll put it right in this projects folder, and we'll name. That's where all Kdenlive files and folders will go. That's related to this project. Your source will be where it normally would be. Mine's the S drive. I care less. That gets done in the program itself. So say okay. This is where you can go with the EPOSH. How do you say that? Numbering system. If you delete that, it will drive the current one. But I prefer again the year, month, day, hours, and minutes and seconds. Makes a lot more sense to me. That's the time I made the project. You can actually give it your own number if you have a project number, but my program here requires it be 14 in length and no letters, just numbers. Tells me I create the folder. There you see it up there, and you say okay. So let's close this out. So if we go into demo one, you'll see there is the Kden file. That derived this through my base template. If you don't have a base template, you have to make something up ahead of time. You'll see what it looks like once I execute this. Okay, when this comes up, I click on editing so we can see what it looks like. So I have 4 sequences here. That's the one final, what you'll make your main video from. Everything's put into this one that's derived from these other sequences. We'll first start with the logo. Logo consists of all these things. That's to make this nice little pretty thing in the beginning for my intro. You'll see it comes across, Folgers come out, the balloon appears more apparent, nice little scene down below, and the vulture comes out and flies across the screen. That's the first one. The outro consists of a few videos running in the background. and some music. Music is going to signify the end of my video. Basically, I use it for. And it comes forward, and my map comes up, the end, and we roll the credits in the other one. That's where the video will go. That's where you'll put your raw video and edit it up, and then it gets inserted in basically this line here, which it says primary video. And we'll expand this out to make sure the logo here will go throughout. Let's do one. So I want to go to login, highlight video. So we got some Fiddle Fest stuff here. So let's see if we can find some. It's good. Take that one, and we'll take this one. Yay. Let's go to editing. Bring this up. Go to the main edit video. We can remove this. As you can see, it goes up to about here. So at least I like to have it that long. So we'll take these here, insert, out, drag it down, put it there. Do take some of this in, out, and plop. Oops, that there. And come back up here and grab from here. And out. And pop back here. So we zoom in here. Make it transition for that one. Make a transition for this one. And we look good. So once you're done that, what's nice is this is basically, as you see, there's the video. So what you have to do is expand it to how much you added. So if you pull this, you'll notice it will go and stop. That's the end of the video there. So it does not, it's not lined up right. So I have our points here like this. Main video insert edit. That's where that red line there is going to go meet up with this here, that red line. Because we want the outro to be at the right location. So basically all you have to do is drag this over so that matches up with that. And that would be the end of the video. Also, if you notice here, there's no watermark here. And if we expand this out, you see no watermark, and we want that watermark. I put my watermark on the lower left, but should be right here. So all you have to do for that is drag this over. We'll just drag it over a little bit so you can see there's the watermark now. And let's bring this larger. And here it is down here. So you're going to do is drag that guy out too. That's why this is called an expansion joint. Actually, if we go back there again, you can see the expansion joint right there. So I have it to expand. There's the whole video. Easy enough done. We've got the intro coming in. I apologize if we're on slow because it's not a very powerful computer and it's running OBS. hurry this along here. So you'll see just when we get started. Shrinks down. We've got that stuff going. Got the logo down here. It's semi-transparent. And we've got the outro here. And all the other stuff. It starts getting bogged down because there's so much going on there. Um, so let's say, for example, you want to shorten the video. Like, oops, I really don't want that portion in there. Let's go edit this. And let's do the whole thing. So, okay, then we can delete this, delete this. Actually, we'll leave that in. And we'll copy it, move it on back there. And we've got enough on there. And then we go back to the bottom one. Resize the line. And we see it's already there. Bring this guy back. Bring it back to about there. Slide again. This is the end point here. That red should line up with that red, at least for mine, where I know my marker's at. Slide it back to line up with that. Readjust. Bing, bang, boom. You're done. So now the video is shorter, and you can see watermarks there. Start circling, and so on. So I feel it makes it a lot easier to edit if you always start with the same beginning, same end, and you want a watermark at the bottom. It's speeds of the process. So when I'm editing, only editing one location is here. So I can make this as I can add more video here. I can put another video on top of it. If I want to do titling, I can do that there, or I can do titling over here. My logo is a lot of stuff because I've got a lot going on there, different layers and uh, things flying in. So it's kind of takes up a lot of space and something I don't need to have in showing a video. Now I could do as a library or make it a video overlay, but I make it so actually these hills can change to mountains. It can be snow-top mountains. It can be desert mountains. I have all this to change the location I'm at. Uh, my outro will always stay the same, but it's pretty intense because it is using video and it's transparent video, which takes up even more space. So I kind of like it by to be by itself. Credits are actually in the title portion up here. So these credits are for what camera I use, what software I use, and what graphic stuff. So that's really what that's for. I mean, you can always add a name section or something like that, but I don't need to do that. So again, I use a base template. I massage the data inside that base template with my VBS script. And I can show you that if I didn't already show you that. Again, it's not much of a program. Someone wants a copy of it, they're welcome to it. Just email me through this email address to get out to you. Again, it's only for Windows-based systems, and you would have to structure your folders to put this in. You would have to know a little bit about the coding, where you're going to put it. I use a PNS for my structure. My project, so always laying in one location, so I don't have to do that. You need a base template. Again, the base template looks like this initial one here until you change it. And I would always keep that one base template with no video inside other than what you're always going to use. And you can, the way I made this, you can, if you find something you like from another video you just created, you can drag it and drop it into the script file and the script file. So let's say this template here is another one you prefer to use some other times. You can just drag it and lay it on top of that. That will launch with those specific layout and, make use of it. If you look in the demo now, you see it's got 4 folders in it. If you go out here and save this, and actually you close it out, when it has to make a backup, say okay. Now instead of 4 folders, you have the rest of the folders that Kdenlive uses. I hope this has helped to you. Sorry about my video techniques here making this. This is the first time I've done something like this, and I hope to make more and get more comfortable in front of the camera. Thank you for joining me. Any comments, questions, suggestions, recommendations, please email me. I appreciate it very much, or leave a comment down below. Constructive criticism, please. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next time.